Alright, y'all, it's Nightmare Baller 1, coming with part 2 of my Q&A. Alright, next question I got is from Mac2 also. He asked me, what are my top 3 Briscoe... Oh! Yeah, what are my top 3 Briscoe brother tag matches in ROH? And I can only pick one match from each like rivalry they ever had, so I can only pick one Steen and Generico match, okay? It's going to make it a little bit harder, but not too much harder. Alright, number 3 would be the match they had against Roderick Strong and Austin Aries at Unified, I think it was. Number 2 would be the match against the Motor City Machine Guns at Good Times, Great Memories. And I'm pretty sure y'all all know number 1 is the ladder match for Man Up. Alright, let me look. Alright, okay. Next set of questions I got is from Rocky Y2J. No, next question I got is from Mio Dread. This is an MMA guy, yo. He makes really good videos. His question is, if I was a pro wrestler, what would my name be? What would be my finisher, theme, and angle be? Okay, pretty much, I would want to be like a Samoa Joe Taz type of character where, I'm so good, and, if anybody beats me, it's a freaking upset, okay? My finisher, I want to be probably like a cutthroat driver, like Mark Briscoe, and my theme would be "Natural Born Killers" by Ice Cube and Dr. Dre. I just love that song, and it's just perfect for that type of character. All right, but that's a good question, and my name would be Nightmare. All right, who do I feel has the best? All right, this is from Rocky Y2J. Who do I feel has the best and most brutal chops in all of wrestling? All right, ever right now, ever, this probably be the same thing. All right, my number 1 is Ric Flair, definitely. My number 2 is Roderick Strong. My number 3 is Chris Benoit. My number 4 is probably William Regal. And number 5, probably Chris Jericho. All right, is there anybody in ROH bad as far as backstage politics go? No, but I know that Teddy Hart used to start a lot of shit backstage. So, like you remember the spot in the scramble cage when he did the spot off the cage and nobody knew it was gonna happen. And yeah, and I heard that him and CM Punk got in a fist fight backstage or some shit like that. So yeah, Teddy Hart was, but like nobody I can think of as of now, which is a good thing. All right, which wrestling YouTuber would I think be the best wrestler, and which YouTuber would be the best on the mic? And if you could have one match with any YouTuber, hold on. If you could have any match with any YouTuber, who would it be, and what type of match would it be? Okay, the best wrestler would probably be Anthony Shooter, aka the Sexy Eyed Rican. He's already a fighter, you know what I mean? So he'd probably be the best wrestler. All right, which YouTuber would be the best on the mic? Definitely Crazy Mike. He already has mic skills as it is. Maybe him or Oliver. And I could have a match with any YouTuber. Who would it be? What type of match would it be? Doug inside of a steel cage. Definitely. All right. Let me see. All right. The next question I got is from Nayseer424. Well, this is kind of old, but he asked, did I watch Raw? Yeah, I watched Raw, and yeah, pretty much. He basically asked, what was I going to watch Raw? Okay. I got some more questions, y'all. Let me go to my comments. Hold on, y'all. Okay. These questions are from... Our first question is from Michael Hansker. He asked me, why do more ROH regulars perform at PWG shows than PWG regulars performing at ROH shows? Honestly, I have no idea. That's a good question, but I have no idea. All right. The next set of questions is from AJ Extreme. He asks, what would be the top 5? What are the top 5 most insane, deadliest variations of the suplex I've ever seen? His are the Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex, the full Nelson German suplex, the real exploder suplex, the Regalplex, and Taz suplexes. All right, number 1 is, to me, is the side head and arm Tazplex. That is just the most brutal thing I've ever seen. Like when it comes to suplex. All right, number 2 to me is Morishima's backdrop driver. That thing is another just beautiful thing to watch. All right, number 3 is Jun Akiyama's wrist clutch exploder. That shit is sick too. Uh, Number 4 would be the Dragon Suplex from Ultimo Dragon. And number 5 will probably be the Japanese Ocean Cyclone Suplex. Or the Queen, whatever you want to call it. The same thing. Alright, the next set of questions are from him also. He asks, do I believe the following TNA superstars will ever be world champion? Alright, Samoa Joe, he has to. He just has to. I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure it'll happen, but it has to happen. It just has to. Alright, Kaz, Frankie Kazarian, I hope so, but somehow I doubt it. Black Machismo, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, it may actually happen. Peter Williams, never in a million years. I wouldn't even say that if they still was giving him a push. I still don't think he would have got it. Christopher Daniels, you know, he deserved it before Joe deserved it, in my opinion, but he's not. Eric Young, maybe. Have you ever seen the Katie Vick video? Yeah, with Triple H and Kane Mass fucking the dead corpse. Yeah, I seen it. All right, if Brock Lesnar ever decided to go to TNA, who should he feud with, and should he be face or heel? I guess Kurt Angle again. He should be face. So that's it. If Kimbo Slice ever got into wrestling, where do I think he should go? Definitely WWE, because you know his character or whatever. All right, what are my opinions on Kofi Kingston going to ECW? I've never seen the guy, so I couldn't tell you. Alright, describe in your own words the difference between a casual fan and a diehard fan. Casual fan, I'm gonna make a video about this too, so I'll say that for the video. I'm probably gonna make that probably tomorrow. Give me a definition of a spot fest. Alright, a spot fest is a match with no kind of flow, no kind of ring psychology, no nothing. It's basically a bunch of high spots, and they basically perform each high spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what a spot fest is. Besides checking out some of the next generation material, do I ever look at old school stuff like World Class Championship Wrestling, CWF, AWA, Jim Crockett, Stampede? Yeah, of course. I mean, you have to know about the past before you can even move on, you know, with just, you know, what's going on now. Alright, now a wrestling question. Have I ever seen the movie Glory with Denzel Washington? What are my opinions of the movie? I had to watch it in school like a long time ago. But yeah, it's a good movie. I've seen it. Okay, hold on. Got some more questions. All right. Next question. All right. Give me your opinions on this for a wrestling technique that I came up with. A wrestler grabs both his opponents by the arm, tucks it underneath his belly, and while his opponent is prone, the grappler then lifts them in the air and slams them on the mat, falling backwards. Something like a modified version of the Japanese Ocean Cyclone Suplex. I think I've seen something like that before. I'm not sure, so I couldn't really tell you. Another technique I came up with is a wrestler prepares to do a back suplex, but instead of falling back, he lifts them up and throws them far by grabbing the abdomen. Yeah, that's a cool move. I actually seen someone do that in an indie show. That's a really cool move. This guy by the name of Chris Hamerick, I don't know if y'all remember him from ECW. He actually did that at an indie show I went to. That was a really brutal thing to see live. Another move I made up, a power bomb where you flip your opponent midair 3 times. Hey, if somebody has the strength, I mean, if somebody has the strength, man, go for it. All right, Cobra Clutch Brainbuster Suplex. I seen a Cobra Clutch Suplex. Brainbuster, I never seen that. Let's see. A pump handle slam into an air raid crash. That's kind of tight. I've never seen that, but you know, I think it'll work because you know, an air raid crash is pretty much the same thing as a kryptonite crunch. So you know, another move. A wrestler places his opponent faceward, places both arms and hands behind his, lays his opponent on his back, and then pulls him forward in a reverse STO. Never seen that before. Oh, let me see if faces his opponent faceward, both arms and hands behind his, laid. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, would you think you're capable of applying any of these moves that I innovated? Some of them definitely. Like maybe that submission and the the brain buster, Cobra Clutch brain buster, but I'm not so sure about the rest of them. But y'all, this is the end of my Q&A. Peace, y'all.